Trump's second term is rewriting America's relationship with Africa. No longer about aid, but about oil, gold, cobalt, and lithium. The White House hosted 5 African heads of state, promising trade over handouts. But is this a win-win partnership or a new scramble for Africa? At the mini summit, Trump bluntly told leaders, America wants your minerals, your oil, and your gas. In exchange, he offered trade, not aid. For decades, Western powers exploited Africa under the guise of foreign aid. Trump is changing the rules.
I see it as a step in the right direction when President Trump is inviting African leaders for a conversation to do with trade. This is an opportunity that African leaders were not awarded by the colonizers, the European nations, when they set out to exploit the continent of Africa.
But there's a problem. China still dominates African trade, locking down cobalt, gold, and lithium through long-term contracts. Africans are wary, tired of exploitation by both Europe and China. Will Trump bring real partnership or just a different kind of control? When South Africa's President Ramaphosa came to negotiate, critics say he was unprepared, and Trump outplayed him. Ambassador Boricua warns, if African leaders come to the table like beggars, the joke is on them.
African leaders need to know that President Trump and his team are not playing. It is a battlefield when you go to the White House. You need to go to that battlefield with your boxing gloves of knowledge, with your bazookas of knowledge, with your bunker busters of knowledge. No playing games because you got 1.4 billion people counting on you.
Trump has cut down US aid programs, insisting on trade instead of handouts. Critics say aid has kept Africa poor and dependent. Supporters say it's time for Africans to use their vast resources to create jobs at home, so young people no longer flee to Europe and America. The truth is, the scramble for Africa never ended. China, the US, Europe, all competing for Africa's resources. Trump says he wants a win-win, but Africans must ask, will this be liberation or a new form of exploitation? This is Africa's defining moment. Will leaders stand tall and negotiate as equals, or remain pawns in global power games? Comment below. Should Africa trade with Trump or say no to another scramble? Subscribe to Breaking Truth Network for more stories they don't want you to hear.